Hello everybody and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a game called Heroes and Generals. It's a free-to-play game available on Steam. Basically, I'm going to be covering why the game really sucks. So just in general, the game really sucks because it's tough to get into. Like, when you start the game, it's not balanced at all for new players. Hopefully this video will save you from spending countless hours just grinding it out, trying to make the game balanced. It does get better in the future, but it takes about 50 in-game hours before that happens. So the first thing I'll note is that there are tanks in this game as well as aircraft. So more often than not, you're just going to get sniped across the map by some guy who's camping in his tank. Another thing to note is that when you first start the game, you have nothing that can counteract these tanks. Like, you have nothing to blow them up. So you could sneak up to the guy, but unless he peeks out of his tank, there's no way you can destroy it. Also, there's randomized network problems like the one you're seeing on screen, so that can get annoying too. But let's go ahead and see the beginner weapons. So when you start off, you're going to have the M1 Garand, at least as an American player. You can play as a German or a Soviet, but they're very similar rifles. While they do have good accuracy, they lack mods. So mods are basically going to balance the game out. They do things like add damage, better accuracy, mostly add damage, which is why the veterans are going to one-shot you. So it's generally a good idea to pick up somebody's weapon. One tip I can give you is to really pay attention to your surroundings and take advantage of the better positions. For example, here I could have pushed in, but I decided to just wait outside and let them come to me. And then here, I decided to walk out while I'm reloading. That's not a good idea, but not one of the smartest people, so there's that. So you might be wondering why these guys are missing me so many times. Like, a lot of them had a shot to me, but they missed, like that guy there. I think it's because you kind of get nervous when you're playing, because you know if you die, it's gonna take ages to get back, which is extremely annoying. I'm gonna show you in a second how long it takes. I just got one-shotted there by one of the veterans. So this is at the beginning of a match, and I fast-forwarded. It takes forever to load in. Okay? So once you're in, you think you're done. No, that's not it. Now you have to run, or travel rather, to the next area. Alright? So you can take vehicles, sure, but if you're a new player, you can't afford them. Like, you don't have them. So all you can do is take this flimsy bike. So then you have to run over there. Or, not run. You know what I mean. Take the damn bike over there. And it takes... I don't know. I'm already old. I'm already like 50 years old because of this game. Okay? Where did all the years go? If you're coming from Battlefield or Call of Duty or CSGO or whatever, just keep in mind this is damn slow. I didn't get any footage, but if you try and spawn into a teammate's car, it has to be in the area of the spawn, otherwise it's not going to let you. And if it did let you, it would take even longer. It's often more worth it to just spawn at the point and just fucking run, because it's going to take forever to spawn onto the vehicle. Another thing to note is that jumping is kind of flimsy. As you saw there, I just fell to my death. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, as you can see, I died, so now I have to walk. Also, notice how the point, that's the one on the bottom right, it's grayed out. That's because if any enemy walks into the area, that area is locked for spawn, so you have to spawn in at the freaking other point, which is like a century away, and or you could wait for your teammates to, you know, clear it out and then spawn in, which, as you can see, spawns you far anyway. So definitely that's probably the most annoying thing of this game, is just spawning in. It takes ages. On a positive note, it's very easy to become camouflaged with the area, so if you're a sniper, or if you want to sneak up to somebody, or if you want to push up and not be spotted, it's pretty easy to do that. So if you like stealthing about, this could be a good game for you. But in general, it sucks.